Hello everyone, this is the Pretend Critic and thank you for watching my channel. So I just watched The Nun. Did I pray for forgiveness? Before I go ahead and give you what I thought about The Nun, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button to support my channel. So The Nun is another installment for the Conjuring universe. Follow-up, or this is I think the prequel of the other Annabelle Creation, Conjuring, and Conjuring 2. So, what was The Nun about? It was basically about a priest that was ordered by the Vatican, played by Demián Bichir, Father Burke, to go ahead and investigate a nun that died in Romania. There's an abbey or a chapel. He is accompanied with Taissa Farmiga, Sister Irene. By the way, that's the sister of Vera Farmiga in The Conjuring 1 and 2. While they were investigating, they found out that that abbey or the chapel is haunted by Valak. Yes, that Valak. So, what worked for me for The Nun? It was actually the atmosphere, the way that some of the shot was like showing the abbey. That was a great shot. And then going through the corridors and how Sister Irene, again played by Tasha Fermia, uh, was being captured and being shown. And there was also one scene that was my favorite. Um, the nuns would come into the chapel and pray. And there's a scene there that Tasha Fermia, Sister Burke, would be in the middle, and she would be surrounded by nuns wearing black, and she was wearing white. Then there's also a shot that was taken above, overhead. And that was a great shot. So the atmosphere lends itself to the fear of Valak, or the demonic nun. And also the acting did work. It was actually Tisha Fermia. I'm sorry if I mispronounces her last name, actually played the same way that her sister, in real life, Vera Farmiga, played in The Conjuring. The only thing is, she played it with innocence. She is a nun that has not taken her vows yet to be a full-fledged nun, I guess. And also, the one that surprised me in terms of acting was the guy that played Frenchie, Jonas Bequet. Um, at first, it was very cheesy the way that he delivered his lines, but at the end, he was the most developed character in the Nun movie. So those were the things that worked for me. But what didn't work for me? So it was actually the story itself. Actually was mediocre, which was very surprising when I read, because it is the same writer that wrote it in Annabelle and Annabelle Creation. So that was very surprising because some of the lines were very cheesy. Um, it just didn't feel like it was a Hollywood. It felt like it was a fan made movie that watched The Conjuring and made this movie. Maybe because it was a first time directed. So it was very surprising that with Conjuring 1, 2, which was great story wise, and the way it was directed was great, but this one fell short. It's not as bad as Annabelle, but it's close to it. Also, what was missing was Valak itself. They didn't show enough or utilized her. When they did, it did work. At the very end, I'm not gonna spoil it, but that worked. It was very inventive. It was very great. Some of the shots were great, but it just was not built. The tension didn't was not built up by the director. And jump scare did work, but there was too much of it. So did I pray for forgiveness? Actually, I prayed that it would be better, but it did not. It did not actually scare me. It actually made me laugh more. There was some jump scare that worked, but not too many. Story took me off, and then again the direction. It was great. The atmosphere he built it, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's gone. But if you are a Conjuring fan Conjuring fan of the universe, this actually served as like a filler for the next chapter. It was a combination of Conjuring and Annabelle put together. So if you were a fan of it, I think you would like this, but not love it. Again, because it moved the story along, and it's like a filler episode for any TV series. So, what type of horror movie do you like? Psychological, atmospherical or atmosphere, or jump scare or gore? Please leave a comment down below, and I just want to know. And also, like always, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button to support my channel. And that's it.